Hello and good evening. So the ACCA exams are gone and now you must be thinking something, which paper should I take for June 2021 exam, right? So I, CA Nidhi Bhaskar, I am here to deal with this question because a lot of students were calling us so that we can guide them which paper should be chosen in June. I always say that passing a professional exam is a mixture of hard work, understanding as well as strategy. So strategy includes choosing the correct paper in the correct attempt. And here we come up. So I'll talk about ACCA skill level. Having 5 papers, now 5 troubles. If you are left with all 5 papers and you are starting your ACCA journey after graduation, then what should be done? Although this discussion will apply to all the ACCA students because they will be giving some or the other papers, but at least with this video they will be in a position to understand which paper has got which restriction. So let's just begin on this. How many choices you have in the applied skills? So you have first choice PM, second choice comes your tax, third FR financial reporting, then comes audit and assurance, and fifth FM financial management. All 5 papers, big confusion. If you are starting, then the confusion increases. Now let me just give you a small brief about what all these papers are, how you can choose which paper to give in the June attempt. So people who are starting for the first time, I'll advise that you start with FR, financial reporting. Why? Financial reporting is just an advancement of your accountancy, which you have been studying since class 11th. So there is nothing which is going to change and come up new from scratch. No, it's just some sort of advancement which will be there. You will be reading IFRS, you will be reading IAS, and then applying them in the practical scenarios is what financial reporting covers. Debit remains debit, credit remains credit. That's the same. Now another thing, why I'm recommending financial reporting for people who are starting ACCA journey? The pass percentage. Financial reporting's pass percentage is really good, so that's a good news for you. Now let's come up to the next part. Taxation. I'm going just like that, just trying to tell you how different papers differ in their toughness. So taxation. Pass percentage, okay. But the length of syllabus, huge. The syllabus is very lengthy. So if you are working or if you are starting your journey, I'll not advise that you start your journey with taxation. The paper is very lengthy. And the worst part is you cannot just identify this is important, that is not important. That's the beauty of professional exams. Everything is important. Although some sort of filtering can be done, but still I will say, if you are working, if you are starting your journey with ACCA, then better take up tax in September 2021. And yes, specifically I would like to address this because I have been dealing with this question from a number of students. I have been advising them again and again. If you are working, if you do not have time that you study taxation in depth, then better give it 6 months. Why do you want to complete such a big chunk in 3 months? Give it 6 months now. Just try that. That will be workable. And the pass percentage is also good, I will say. It's an interesting paper, awesomely done. But yes, there is another point. It follows Finance Act for a year. And the Finance Act 2020 is going to be there in June exam. That means New Finance Act. That's the first attempt with which New Finance Act is going to be there in the question papers. So that's another thing which you need to remember. And when you are going to sit for September, 6 months is enough for you to study taxation. That's how taxation should be handled from my side. Now let's come to PM, performance measurement. So performance management, performance measurement. What is this? Absolutely costing, which you must have read in your graduation. Performance management and performance measurement, why I just interchangeably use them? Because this paper actually deals with performance measurement. Although it talks about management of performance, but then until and unless you measure performance, how do you manage it? That means PM Performance management is more about understanding. The syllabus is really small, absolutely manageable in a quarter's time, but the pass percentage is really very less. So that's the problem with PM. But for those who want an understanding type of a paper which doesn't require you to mug up things, PM is a good news for them. It actually requires you the application of your intelligence into the practical scenarios. That's the beauty of this paper. I mean, that's my favorite paper. But yes, again, the thought process has to go in that also, that the pass percentage is really low, approximately 40%. But yes, 40% from my side, it's a big percentage. Then audit and assurance, absolutely a theoretical paper. But again, I'll suggest audit. What is audit? Audit is checking if the financial statements of a company are prepared as per IFRS and IAS. Until and unless you know financial reporting, how will you do the audit? I mean, just imagine you don't know how to make the books of accounts, but you are checking if the books of accounts are correctly made or not. Confused? So don't take that call. Better take up FR, financial reporting, then enter into audit and assurance. That's a better idea. But the most challenging pass percentage comes up with audit and assurance, unfortunately. But then again, I will say, struggle is always the path of victory. Prepare well, work hard. Probably even if it is a poor percentage paper, even then you need to clear it. Any which ways you have to do that. Yeah. Okay, then last one, financial management. That's FM. So FM is also a paper which you have studied in your graduation. It talks about working capital management. It talks about cost of capital. It talks about equity, debt, then hedging, then derivatives to some extent. Yes, but very interesting paper. Manageable, balanced pass percentage, practical and theory mix. So it's a very balanced paper, I'll say. So if you are just thinking that you are not going to be too busy, then probably FM is a good choice for you. If you are thinking that you need to start your ACCA journey, then FR is a good choice for you. If you think that you are more comfortable with theory part, then probably audit and assurance, but after FR is a good choice for you. I hope this video will address a lot of confusions which you must be having, which paper to choose in June. If there is still something I can help you guys on, please feel free to reach me on this number, or you can write up your problems in the comment section also. Thank you so much. Take care. Keep on working hard.